I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't know why. I just recorded this video on embracing pain, and I definitely think you're gonna find a lot of value in the video. But the one thing, the audio is ass. See this mic? I don't know why it came out so shitty, but I just want to let you guys know, stick to the end so I can give you guys a free gift for being able to listen to this horrible air. But with that being said, let's get right on into the video. Let's get this value. We all go through pain. We all go through things that make you feel sad. We all go through things that make you feel angry. Emotions are natural. We all go through losing money. We all go through losing relationships, friends, family, maybe losing cars, maybe losing apartments. People go through a lot. Life is hard. Life tends to throw things at you that you don't necessarily expect, but you guys got to understand there's a beauty in that. Until you go through something, you're not going to know how to handle it. Until you experience something, how are you going to know how to prepare for the future? There's a beauty in everything. There's a beauty in loss. There's a beauty in failure. There's a beauty in losing, because you get taught everything you didn't know. You get taught the things that you weren't strong in. You get taught what you're weak in. And you also are taught what you can and cannot handle. You just have to look at the bright side of things. Perspective is everything. There's this saying that you guys may have heard of: half glass empty, half glass full. There's a glass that is filled with half of the water. If you give it to someone, their perspective may be that it's half empty or half full, but in reality, it's just a half bottle. It's just half with water. But perspective is everything. The same thing with everything else. How you look at something, what you give value to, what you put a belief in is what manifests. If you look at a loss as a way to improve, if you look at when you lose something as a way to learn from it, if you look at it as a opportunity to know what to not do for the future, it's going to be way more easy to handle. It's not going to hurt as much when it happens, because if you just deal with a loss, it hits you, you don't deal with it, and you just take it as it is, most of the time you're not going to get any benefit from it. So it's happening for no reason, and it's happening, and it's going to keep happening. We don't want the losses to keep repeating. We want to be able to learn from the losses so that they don't have to keep happening. That's the goal. That's the goal with it all. We want to be able to prevent the losses from happening over and over and over. We want to be able to have a system and process in place that keeps us on the right path. You just got to understand what is going to be your method that you go about handling these things. Now, me personally, one of the things that I try to do when I feel stressed, when I feel anxiety, when I'm feeling just overwhelmed, I like to stay calm. Don't go on your phone. Don't do nothing. Don't pull out no phone. Don't pull out any electricity. I still like electricity. Don't pull out any electronics. Sit there, breathe, and say, embrace the pain, use it. Embrace the pain, use it. Embrace the pain, use it. You're going to shift the energy that you're giving towards the pain, towards the loss, towards the failure. You're going to be shifting the energy from negative energy to positive energy. You're going to now be looking at that loss as a way to improve. You're going to look at that failure as a way to get better. That's just life. We all take losses. We all lose. It's just about who's going to be able to learn. The most successful people in the world go through the most pain, the most failure, the most neglect, everything. And everything that you're going through right now, if you want to be rich, you're going to have to go through it 100 times more. It's simple as that. The most successful people, they've learned how to manage themselves under loss. They know how to manage yourself in situations that the average person is they are rich for a reason. They have made it this long for a reason. They have consistently went through the losses, went through the failures, had the persistence, the resilience to continue going, even when there was no hope in sight. When they had $0 to their name, they kept going. When they were seeing no results, they kept going. When everything was going against them, when life was hard, when they were sad, when they were angry, when it felt like nothing was going right, they kept going. That was the difference between the people that have yachts and the people that have nots. That's the difference. You got to understand that the way that people that are successful tend to maneuver, tend to move, is very different from how the average person does. And there's a reason why that is. And there's a reason why they have such a different life. It's because they go about things, they have different perspectives to things that majority people give negativity towards. They look at the negativity and use it as a benefit. And they use it as a positive. They use it as a way to improve, as a way to get better, as a way to reach their full potential. That's the difference between you and someone that's rich. They know how to handle themselves and you don't. Now, this can also go into many different industries. Like me, for an example, I'm a day trader. So self-control, discipline, consistency is very important. But even then, say for example, I like to always use working out. If you're a bodybuilder, you like to work out, these same characteristics are going to be moved over because they're just characteristics of successful people. They're characteristics of success. How you do one thing is how you do everything. You guys got to understand that. You got to embrace the pain. Use the pain to gain. Turn the pain into champagne, as Meek Mill said. I don't know if Meek Mill is the one who made that up, but you get the idea. You want to be able to turn the negatives into positives, because in life, losses are guaranteed. We're going to lose money. We're going to lose friends. We're going to lose family. It's about looking at the bright side. Look at the positives. Don't put all of your energy into something that's negative, because all it's going to do is make you feel like shit, make you feel sad, angry. All of these negative emotions that don't have instant benefits. They have long-term benefits, because if you go through years of pain, that's going to then build you into someone that can handle pain. But losing something today isn't necessarily going to make you better in that moment. But it's just a part of life. It's what has to happen. It's the duality of life. There is no light without dark. There is no good without bad. You got to understand there's a balance of both, and it's about what you control. Because what you see, what you perceive is your life. Your life is the life you have. You deserve the life you have. The life you have is the life you want. Now, if you don't like your life, you have to take that action to try to change it, because the only one that can change that is you. The only one that can actually have an effect on the life you live. The only one that can actually change the life around you, the environment, your car, your apartment, the amount of money you have, the type of girlfriend you have, the way your family treats you. The only one that can change that is you. Nobody else. I can't change that for you. Your dad can't change that for you. You have to do it for you. And that's the hard truth, especially for men. Men, we live a hard life, and that's just what it is. We wouldn't be able to enjoy life. We wouldn't have all the fruits of our labor if we didn't have to go through the hard times. Like Andrew Tate said specifically, he enjoys being rich because of how long he was broke, because he can actually enjoy the other side. If you grew up rich, if you grew up without having to lose money, without having to go through failures, pains, obstacles, losses after losses, you're not going to appreciate what you have. Versus someone that came from nothing, that started from nothing, that was able to build nothing and turn it into something, they're going to have a way bigger appreciation towards those things. And that's why losses are necessary. Sometimes you got to be humble. Sometimes you got to lose things so that you can actually appreciate them. You don't realize what you have until it's gone. And unfortunately, sometimes by the time you realize that, it's too late. But at that point, all you could do is learn from it. Losses are lessons. Look at it as a way to learn. Look at it as a way to improve. Embrace the pain. Use it to your advantage. Build off the pain. The pain is what's going to make you successful. Turn that pain into champagne and create the life you want by embracing it. It's going to happen. The better you get at handling it, the faster you're going to be able to achieve your goals. So with that being said, hopefully this little car talk was beneficial. I was just in the car thinking about topics that were very necessary for men to understand. And not even just men, women too, but this is very catered towards men because we have a different reality. You may not believe it, but it's true. Just ask your dad. But if you found this video helpful or valuable in any way, shape, or form, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are looking to get involved in trading and you haven't really before, or even if you have gotten into trading, you just want to learn a different way to trade my way, then make sure you check out the free trading course that's also in the description. And if you are looking for a like-minded community of traders that trade every single day, send live trades, daily signals every single week, then join VIP. And make sure, stay productive, stay safe, and most of all, fear being average, embrace the pain. The better you get at handling it, the sooner you will see your results.